and he was there with somebody naked doing his own thing. And what hurt me before was because I'd seen him with this girl before, and he was like, oh, I don't do, big girls and stuff like that. She has her own boyfriend. And he was with the same girl.
Okay, I'll say no. I didn't have evidence, so I will not say yes.
Yeah.
Have you been cheated on before?
I have a few times, but one that stayed with me, that was the last one, was someone I really liked. And the funny thing about relationships, it always starts very well. So it started very well, and then it gets to a point, he was like, I could tell that he had a lot of male friends, and I have a lot of female friends, and I have a lot of male friends as well, but I didn't think it was a problem until one time I was supposed to go and see him, and I kept calling and calling. And I was getting worried that something had happened. I decided to get to his house, and then if he wasn't there, I'll just go home, because I happened to be doing something in the area. So when I got to the area, I started having this terrible feeling, that something had happened. I entered the house, I opened the door, and he was there with somebody naked doing his own thing. And what hurt me before was because I'd seen him with this girl before, and he was like, oh, I don't do, big girls and stuff like that. She has her own boyfriend. And he was with the same girl. He was with the same girl. And so I just lost trust for him completely, just for the fact that he lied to me. So.
Okay, I'll say no. I didn't have evidence, so I will not say yes. But I suspected some traits, but I wouldn't say no, but obviously anybody I shared a story with will tell me that there was a cheating. But because I wasn't there in person and no evidence, so I just let go. A situation where your lady or girlfriend will come to town and decide to spend the night in another male friend's house. Obviously, you can read between the lines, but I wasn't there, so I confronted her. She said nothing happened. They just talked, watched movies, and went to bed. So I took her word because I loved her. So.
Should you ever forgive a cheating partner?
It depends. And what I mean by that is, I believe that when someone is honest with you, when you're in a relationship with somebody, honesty is very important. Transparency is very important. And that's how you gain the trust of each other. That's how you build a relationship. So if somebody is able to come to me with what they had done, we'll talk about it and then find out exactly what happened. And just for the fact that he came clean to me and was remorseful about it, I'll be able to let go. But one thing about forgiveness is also, it's a process as well. So even though I'm going to let it go, we still have to work through our issues and find out why he did what he did. But I'm going to be able to forgive him just for the fact that he was honest with me.
Yes, I would. I would forgive a cheating partner. Per stories I've read of people who have actually cheated, sometimes you notice that it's either there's cheating out of deviance or to revenge or out of loneliness or out of abuse or something. Understand? And most of the guys, too, some of the stories I hear from them too, is it's like a game or hunting. And working with colleagues, male friends and stuff, at times the stories you hear discussing ladies and stuff, it's like a game. Understand? Yeah, at times we even bet. Some of the guys bet. So there's no tangible explanation or excuse to cheat. And I must say cheating is not good. I wouldn't condone it. It's not right. Nobody will want to be cheated upon. So they said no. But if my partner should cheat, then there's something I really have to think about, reflect. Why did that go wrong? Was I abusive, emotional abuse or verbal abuse or physical abuse, or am I being drawn away from her for her to feel lonely? Or there's something that you can always pinpoint to, which pushed her to actually do that. So personally, I'll say yes. In as much as she has to come clean, I'm also ready to forgive, reflect, and amend my ways.